everybody, and welcome back for more Lords of Shadow. We're starting Chapter 4 today, and it's only another two-stage chapter. I know you gotta be excited about that, Arsenix.
I'm excited, but at the same time, I really wonder if Mercury Steam has an idea of how pacing works.
The deed is done. Cornell is no more. Such a pity that the Brotherhood of Light, the order to which we both belong, should also be the reason why the world is in such chaos. Gabriel, you have proven your worth, my friend. You have a piece of the God Mask. It is said this relic can bring back the dead. It is said this relic can bestow power beyond any man's reckoning. Now, with the help of the old god, he heads toward the land of the vampires and further into the heart of darkness.
Where are we? What is this place?
The Crow's Pass. The land of the vampires lies beyond those hills. A powerful witch protects this domain. I can go no further.
Who are you? And why do you help me?
You may think I am helping you, but you would be wrong. I serve no one. You would do well to remember that.
And I don't know if you caught it or not, but he still has no fucking clue that it's actually Pan, by the way.
I did notice that, yeah.
Gabriel is not we've said this before, but Gabriel is not the smartest tool in the box.
I like how he's trying to have a very serious conversation with an eagle that doesn't even really move its mouth or anything. Just slightly tilts its head side to side.
An eagle with a glowing fucking beak. Look, you don't argue with the American symbol, motherfucker, alright? You do what it says. If it wants to drop you off on some pointless-ass mountain, well, fine, fuck it.
Speaking of mountains...
Yeah, the avalanche punch. I went ahead and bought that because that is very useful for sequence breaking.
That is probably the best segue I've ever made, by the way. I just wanted to say that.
It was, and very appropriate, too, man. I hope you can keep that up for the rest of this chapter because I'm pretty sure I'll have nothing. Oh, it looks pretty.
So we're in the painted world from Dark Souls, apparently.
I am seeing a lot of similarities between this and that game. Of course, this came first, so you know Dark Souls got its inspiration from The Lords of Shadow.
I hate you so much.
But can you argue with me is the question.
Technically no, but I can still hate you for it. Don't worry.
Well, that's fine, that's fine. People hate Mercury Steam, but they still bought their games anyway, so it's all good. Anyway, I was making a point about sequence breaking, something actually interesting in this game here. The Avalanche Punch. It's a Dark Gauntlet weapon. Also, we need to have another cutscene because we got a life upgrade. But I keep getting distracted here, man. It's crazy.
In case you've forgotten about this, here's some. This is what happens when you collect 5 life gems.
Yeah, exactly. You upgrade your health.
In case you forgot.
Well, yeah, I mean, short-term memory, if you're playing Lords of Shadow, you know it shows you exactly what they think of the people that play their games. But, anyway, yeah, you do your wide area attack, you jump up, and you can actually hover in the air and gain a little bit of height by doing the landslide punch over and over again. And it'll help you get over some invisible walls later on. Speaking of later on, the next stage, as a matter of fact. Interesting.
I'm looking forward to that.
We've got more of these guys around here, which, I don't know, I really don't know why Pan dropped us off here, because, like I say, this is not even the land of the vampires. There's no plot significance here whatsoever. I mean, it's mentioned once in, like, Chapter 9, what we do here, but it's just mentioned. It doesn't actually, like, affect anything. But basically what we're doing here is Pan wants us to kill the Witch Malphas, which those that know the IGA series, another upgrade, fanfare. The IGA series, Malphas was an enemy that you could kill, and it would generally give you like a double jump ability or something like that. I hope you're not expecting any of that shit here.
Oh, game on, guys! I got my upgrade.
Yeah, so it's nice of them to wait. Plus, let's waste the crystal because, you know, I mean, why not?
Whoa. We didn't get to see the Final Fantasy summon this time around.
Well, you know, I used the Hypercam 2 sensor bar the first time, then I used that morphed Gabriel head. I ran out of sensor bars, man.
I had to too! What do you want from me?
Plus, you know, I mean, we also got a full crystal up here, too, so it's sure is nice that the game is giving us the most powerful sub-weapon over and over again.
Oh yeah, one actual challenge in Castlevania? Are you serious?
But yeah, you can have that.
Also, I just thought of another comparison to Dark Souls. I'm probably going to talk more about Dark Souls because I like that game a lot more than this one.
It's fine, what you got.
But I'm pretty sure crows were a major theme in the Painted World as well.
Oh yeah, those little harpy ladies or whatever they were.
Yeah, there were plenty of crows flying around as well.
There were, man. I don't know, man. I think Mercury Steam ought to sue Namco.
You mean From Software?
From Software, Namco, Razer, whatever they are. The companies involved. They'll get their money from somewhere.
How do you not know about video game companies, BMS?
Well, Mercury Steam needs to get their money from somewhere. It's certainly not going to be from sales of this game.
What about Lords of Shadow 2?
I think that is collectively worse than this one.
Oh.
It plays nice, but the story, if you think the story's fucked up here, I'll just wait till we get to that one.
Well, you know, I brought this up actually before, but the story in Castlevania has never been a major focus. But it's like until like Lords of Shadow that it did.
Also, we're being watched. Here we have.
You talking about Lords of Shadow? Let me tell you all about my fan fiction.
Oh God, here we go. I'm just gonna go back onto the I'd say serious topic of Castlevania story, but it's better than fucking talking about that giant goofy-looking ogre in the background trying to beat through the wall. But you know, I agree with you. I mean, the story's never been anything great. You know, you're going to kill Dracula. It's the gist of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Lords of Shadow, you know, they wanted to do something a little bit more, and I can dig it. That's fine. That's cool. Whatever. It's just it's like beating a dead horse, but the way they deliver it is just so horrible. Could have been a gold mine, man. Instead, it's just to rip off a Dark Souls item, a dung pie.
I'm not even throwing any Dark Souls references anymore.
Plus, by the way, yeah, you make it over here, the ogre punches through the wall, tries to grab you, stay out of his reach, and, you know, beat the hell out of his hand. That's the gist of it. If he gets you, it initiates a quick time event, which takes a little bit of damage, but you can escape it. If you fail, it's pretty much instant death. Just like all quick time events. Because those are a wonderful thing. No matter how, quote-unquote, well they're done.
And thus a YouTube common argument begins.
Well, he's ready for it. That's your standard YouTube Let's Player right here. What?
You thumbs down my video?
Don't RP the LP, Gabriel. Come on.
Oh, come on. Don't bring Billy into this. What's wrong with you? Billy deserves more than this.
This is the dark side of Billy MC when he drinks that potion like Dr. Jekyll.
Oh, shit. I thought you were going into a Dark Seed reference there. And this would make this the worst update we've ever done. But hey.
Oh, there's more in store. Plus, hey, look, quick time. Let's blind him.
I can't see half the YouTube comments now.
Jesus. Yeah, in case you hadn't guessed, the trick for this guy is over here to the left. Pretty much he can't hit you. He'll always overshoot you for whatever reason. And you can just do spam your guillotine attack and completely take him out. Plus he pauses to rub his eye because he's an idiot.
What, am I really blind? I have to make sure.
I don't know. Plus, I brought this up the last time, but the character art, okay? If you look at the character art for these things, they wanted to go for, I told you, a more realistic sense of it, right? Mm-hmm. Well, if you look for the character art of, like, this guy and the werewolves and the ogres, or the trolls and shit, plus we're blinding his other eye now.
Okay.
But, instead of making them like eunuchs, they wanted to have, apparently they wanted to have something for their crotch, but they wanted to keep it G-rated for the kids, so they put like this long beard. that they've got there in their crotch now, and it's really disturbing looking. And I really wish I hadn't unlocked that particular character art.
Will you be able to show off this character art in the thread?
Oh, it'll be updated in the thread, believe me. If I had to see it, everybody on Something Awful is going to have to see it. Oh, and when you drain his health, by the way, make sure you're standing in the center here for this quick time event. Otherwise, he'll regain a little bit of health and you won't be able to slam his head down onto the spike.
But why do you hate PewDiePie?
Oh Lord, PewDiePie. See, I'm not the one that brought it up this time, thank you. This is for the record, this is the second time recording this update because we had technical difficulties to begin with, which unfortunately for us that means we had to watch this shit and commentate over it twice now, and this is extremely fucking painful.
Dude, I brought up new jokes this time around. Don't even.
Bringing new shit to the Lords of Shadow table, why? You fit right in the LP Sandcastle.
I'm actually putting effort into this.
What are you bringing to the Lords of Shadow LP table?
PewDiePie jokes apparently. Dark Souls references.
Oh man, better just post.
Holy
Oh yeah, by the way, another upgrade.
I get it!
I just want everybody that's watching this shit to know that you can't skip these things either, so don't think that I'm not trying, okay?
God damn. You know, Devil May Cry, you could just get an upgrade and just skip right through, like, the prompt.
Yeah, you had to get...
like 2 seconds.
Well, yeah, I mean, what was it? You collect like 4 of the blue orbs or whatever, and it tells you, you completed blah, 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 but you could press a button and skip to it, right?
Yeah.
Not Lords of Shadow. I mean, without the fanfare, how would you know you got an upgrade?
Oh, you increased your health! You knew this already, but we're singing to make sure.
And it's that orchestral, like, supposedly epic moment. Oh, wow! You increased your light magic by 1/10.
No way! That's super epic, bro!
Gabriel is now the 1%.
Give me a bro fist, Gabriel!
Fuck you, Arsenic. Oh, Jesus. Oh, by the way, hey, you see the giant glowing gate? All these little trolls? I bet you'll never guess what we're gonna have to do now.
Well, considering there's no slots for fairies for you to murder, I'm guessing you'll need a mount.
That was, stage 1 of chapter 3 was the only level where fairy locks are a thing, and I don't know why.
I wonder why they never went back to that mechanic.
Why did they use it in the first place is the question.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm going to class for fucking game design, I still don't know.
See, exactly, you'll be able to delve into the secrets of Lords of Shadow. By the way, what I was trying to do here, you may notice there's these little rocks laying on the ground. These trolls will pick them up and toss them at you, and it's very annoying, they're very hard to see and shit. Plus, you can also sync block them back at them.
Do the rocks actually do damage?
They do, and quite a bit, actually. If you look up top, you can see my health bar. That was just one rock hit that pegged me, so it does... Oh shit, I missed that last time. Yeah, if you don't have the upgrade to grapple a large enemy from a long way away, and you try and do it, you'll actually grapple them, except they'll like bitch smack you away like the troll did there, which is hilarious.
That was actually super satisfying, and I just wish you would do that again.
I will for the next update. There's a mount. These little bastards are really annoying here, by the way. They keep the small trolls infinitely spawn until you mount the larger one here, and they keep tossing those fucking rocks at you, man.
I just noticed the troll's eyes grew glow red. I didn't notice the first time around.
He's possessed or something, man? I don't know.
Oh. the crows didn't even really do anything here.
Sure they did. I mean, come on. You got that many birds flying around. Something had to be... There's probably, like, little white spots on that red uniform now. You know how hard that shit is to clean? Fuck.
Let's go into Gabriel's cleaning habits.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I mentioned last time Kojima, right, did a part in this. Well, here's the main gimmick of the level. Meet this guy.
I know I've said this before, but I'm so happy he just shows up to zap Gabriel for no fucking reason, because fuck him.
Meet the Chupacabra. Yeah, in the Japanese version. Fun fact for all you Lords of Shadowites out there. Kojima did the voice of the Chupacabra in the Japanese version. My.
Hey, Lords of Shadowites! It's him, BMS Crap.
Basically, I think... Fuck you, R6. Basically, I think that Mercury Steam took this seriously, and Kojima looked on Lords of Shadow as a giant troll to the Castlevania series and did that accordingly.
I couldn't think of a more clever name than BMS Crap. That is my only regret.
Fuck you, I'm moving on from that. By the way, yeah, the gimmick with the Chupacabra is he steals all your abilities and he sometimes tosses out lines from various Jim Carrey movies on you. Because why the fuck not, I guess.
The Chupacabra is actually complimenting my joke there.
Fuck you. He'll give you hints. You have to go throughout the level and find him. He'll tell you if you're getting cold or hot, or I guess sometimes smoking. And this is not the only time we have to do this, by the way. Grab him, and guess what? You get all your shit back. That's it. You can move on.
That is the most fucking pointless thing, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, it is. Yeah, and especially in some of the later levels, because it gets really goddamn this small area bullshit that we had to do here. Oh, no. There's a much larger area with some more interesting bullshit tricks that you have to use to find him.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Game design.
Oh, hey, now wait. Serious point here. Interesting point. Sequence break point.
Okay.
On each of these ledges, there's an invisible wall. Usually it's probably like ankle high on Gabriel. If you jump and move slightly forward, you can land on top of it, which doesn't exactly seem very interesting, but when you're on there, on top of that invisible wall, you can do your shoulder charge here, right? And you'll fly straight out. Now, the thing about this is that as soon as the animation for the shoulder charge ends, the game, for whatever reason, because you dashed off the invisible wall, thinks that you're still standing on the ground, right? Even though you're in midair. So you can immediately initiate a like an area lift attack, right? To get a lot of height. Then you can go into your Dark Gauntlet like climb ability there, and you can traverse a lot of invisible walls that way. Speaking of which, we'll find one of those in the next level. Was that fun, filling, and thrilling for you, and all that good stuff?
Not really. This stage kind of sucks.
Yes, it does. Oh, but wait, yeah, look, crows, big door, big tower. Oh man.
Here's some crow ladies.
We're off to... Oh, by the way, yeah, hey, that shocking moment of Gabriel's that I showed you the other day. That's in the next stage too.
Oh, that sounds pretty... I took an extra look this time and I can still barely tell he broke the fucking door.
The overhead camera angle just does not do that any justice at all.
Fuck.
But yeah, hey, that's stage 1 of chapter 4, man. What do you think so far?
Are we here again?
We are here again. Yes. And I am drinking heavily. Fuck you. I need it. Look, okay, between our 2 times recording this shit and me actually playing through, this makes 3 times for me to watch this shit, right? There's no way that that's possible without booze.
I can't think of a more fucking appropriate response to my question. Just sip on a nice cold beverage.
It's a good drinking game. Every time you complete a level in Lords of Shadow, you take a drink.
Holy shit.
Anyway, yeah, hey everybody, see you next time for chapter 4 completion, boss, yeah. Bye-bye.
I don't have a stroll. I can't do it.